From the plains of Oklahoma, welcome high above downtown Oklahoma City. And a good Thursday evening to you. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Thank you, DA. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the guard position. And for the Thunder, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
Here's Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
And Doris, last season, Domantas Sabonis turned a corner in terms of development. He became a key cog in this offense.
That's exactly right, Greg. Coach trusted him in more pick-and-roll situations. He allowed him to do more heavy lifting within the offense. And Sabonis has got great basketball IQ. He understands how to make reads, set solid screens. This is a guy who makes people around him better.
Turner passes to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Paul looking around. 5 on the clock. The shot's good.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. And yes, it's good.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Count it.
Chris Paul not only has a great handle, but man, his footwork is so good.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Warren on the wing. Indiana moving it around. Sabonis kicks to Warren. He dishes it to Oladipo. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Now Brogdon. Warren the pass to Turner. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
Paul left side. Count it from 12. Paul's got 6. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Well, there's a level of commitment that Miles Turner is showing on the glass right now. Goes hard to get rebounds and get an opportunity for the putback.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot from the low post is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
This guy's got tremendous length for his position. So at 6'6", Gilgeous-Alexander, confident attacking in the paint.
Sabonis trying to get open. Here's Paul. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Sabonis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Warren the pass to Turner, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Turner's got 6 points.
The ability to play through contact is so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Outside Warren. And taken away by Paul. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Oladipo with the block.
Well, how about the athleticism of Victor Oladipo twice on the pipes?
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
6 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. In a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Well, recently, Chris Paul talked about adding some levity.
It sounds so generic to say we have fun, but...
Yeah, from what we've seen, Greg, these guys naturally get along.
And you add in the guiding hand of Chris Paul. This team can beat anyone on any night because they're so connected.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Noel is out there with Muscala. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Diallo in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And Doris, just a devastating injury for Lamb last season. Tore his ACL and meniscus after the All-Star break.
And Greg, automatically you know he's going to miss a large amount of time with that kind of diagnosis. But give Jeremy Lamb a lot of credit. Put the work in to get back on the floor, and this team's happy to have him. He still has a knack for scoring from the wing.
Thunder trailing by 6. Stolen by Holiday. Throws it up high.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Here's Schroeder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
McConnell passes to Bitadze. And a wide open look for Lamb. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. Bitadze's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pacers.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And Holiday, here we go. And the shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lamb passes to McDermott. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Wow, look at the way the big man, Noel, set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Diallo. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. Holiday attacking. Here's Bitadze. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Bitadze's got his second bucket of the night. Here's Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
On the wing, Holiday. McConnell kicks to Lamb. Here's McDermott. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. There's 1:40 left in the first half of basketball. Holiday with the block.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And McConnell gets it to go.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Kept alive. Schroeder. Noel passes to Diallo. Four on the shot clock. Tries again. Holiday with the block. Outside, Lamb. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Jeremy Lamb. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead. Schroeder passes to Muscala. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Lamb.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
McDermott passes to Lamb. Here's the break, and here we go. Finishes the break with a slam.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. 16 seconds left to play here in the half. Holiday, the pass to Warren. Now Sabonis. Pass to Bitadze. Down low. Gallinari with the steal. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Their lead. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Miles Turner was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And, that's all for now. Say goodbye.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And so in the game for the Pacers, Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Bitadze in at the point.
And becoming more of a playmaker. Doris, I think that's where Adams made the most in terms of improvement last season.
The numbers would back that up, Greg, because he practically doubled his assist rate. The Thunder actually ran their offense through him a little bit more often, and the team shared the ball more as a whole. For Brad Stevens, he said OKC was one of his favorite teams to watch last season, and there were many people who felt the same way.
Gallinari with it, now defended by Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Sabonis with the steal. Oladipo, the pass to Bitadze. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Pacers making a change here. Brogdon's checked in. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
It's tipped. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Paul missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The pass to Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Bitadze, and that one is stuffed right through.
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Ferguson's checked in. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. They retain possession. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brogdon against Paul. Back to Brogdon. Here's Turner. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Turner's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gallinari attacking. Basket counts.
The ability to adjust with traffic around. My goodness, Danilo doing work on the drive.
Indiana leading by 16. Up top, Brogdon. Defended by Paul. Shots good by Turner.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Back to Gallinari. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. Nerlens Noel checks in for Chris Paul. In Indiana with the change here too. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Oladipo. Here's Ferguson. He's off on that one. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Gallinari with the steal. Out to the wing. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Here's Noel. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Sabonis uses the glass to finish the layup. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Adams down low. Turner covering. Warren against Gallinari. The Pacers pull it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Brogdon against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sabonis. The Thunder pull it in. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Holiday. There's the lob to Brogdon.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Ferguson kicks to Noel. Pass to Ferguson. Shoots over Brogdon. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana cruising into the quarter break with a... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Thunder shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, Diallo out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Dort in at the small forward. Turner finds Holiday. There's the lob to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big-time athleticism. That's a pretty dunk.
Muscala, the pass to Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Lamb passes to Sabonis. Here's the break. Here's Dort. It's good.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Holiday dishes to Lamb. Left side, Turner. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Muscala, the pass to Schroeder. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
This is where the speed of Dennis Schroeder comes into play. When he's moving like this, the defender is in a tough spot.
And once Schroeder was asked to name his favorite NBA city, I believe it surprised a lot of fans when he said Milwaukee.
That's right, Greg, but he cited the strong German culture there. Schroeder, of course, went straight from Germany to the NBA. He relied on his athleticism early on, but now he's seeing the game much better, plays under control, can lead the team. He has had a tremendous amount of growth.
Right wing. Schroeder finds Noel. Now here's Paul. He's covered by McConnell. Kicks it out to Paul. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass.
Well, you'd think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Outside, Lamb. Inside, Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Paul outside. Turner with the steal. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Lamb.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Paul. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Pacers leading by 20. It's Oladipo on the wing. Wants to get it to McConnell and does. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. Thunder have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Out left to the wing. The tray knocks down the 3-ball. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, ouch. Sabonis with the bucket.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Indiana.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Miles Turner.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Gallinari, he's checked in for the Thunder. Indiana also making some changes. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Lamb. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gallinari surveying the D. Call for 3. The rebound by Turner. Now here's Sabonis. Can't connect from long distance. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The Pacers looking like they could walk straight off the bus.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the 5. And for the Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now, here's Warren. Stolen by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Over in the corner, Conley looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
Nice contest by Turner, one of the top interior defenders in our league. As good a shot blocker as anyone.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Pacers. 4-point game. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Conley left side. Mitchell outside. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Mitchell's got 7.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Sabonis, the pass to Warren. It's stolen by Ingles. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Warren. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Bogdanovich. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Mitchell. He's got 9. The putback. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Here's Brogdon. And he banks in the layup.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer. Again, Mitchell missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Warren. Turner inside. Ingles covering. It's stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Turner with the steal. One-on-one here. Here's Sabonis. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Here's Conley. Good D by Brogdon.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Over Bogdanovich. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Utah leading. Mitchell looking it over. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Ingles in the corner. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. And that time, also a missed shot. The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway.
And just no fear, guys. I mean, he is willing to mix it up in the paint with the big boys.
Here's Bogdanovich. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Can't lose sight of Bojan Bogdanovich. He's a threat to score in transition.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Oladipo. Lays it up and banks it in. Oladipo's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Conley for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Here's Brogdon. And it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Pacers out in front.
Venom.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Pacers, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Lamb, lays it up off the glass. Lamb's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Elbow shot is on the way. Offensive rebound, Davis. No good with the layup. Indiana leading by 7. McDermott passes to Holiday, and the shot goes in. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. Holiday against Moutier. And Holiday has it in the corner. No good with the triple. Jazz trail by 8. And here's the fast break. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Good find, and one of Gobert's advantages as a passer, he can see over everyone's head.
Over in the corner, Lamb. Back to McDermott. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Lamb against Clarkson. This one for 3. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
McDermott for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
And there's a lot of talk about Gobert's rim protection. but his rebounding is every bit as important on the defensive end.
Yeah, that's finishing off defense. Once you force them to miss, you don't want to allow second chance opportunities. Rudy Gobert averaged over 10 defensive boards a game last year. That was the best numbers of his career and top 3 in the league.
Gobert happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Back to Holiday. And there's the pass to Bitadze. Down low. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Davis, that's for 2. Can't nail the jumper.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
McDermott kicks to Holiday. Indiana moving it around. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Now the dish to Davis. Rebounded by Lamb. And so it's Lamb with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They've led by as much as 10.
Really fluid running the floor. Justin can beat you with decent speed if you don't hustle back.
Moutier looking around. 58 seconds left now here in the second. Can't hit from in close. And here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And another shot. The shot, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Moutier heading to the hoop. Over Holiday. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket for Moutier. The Pacers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside. That's good from McDermott on the assist by Holiday. McDermott's got 4 points this quarter. Now Moutier. He kicks to Clarkson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Lamb. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. And what Miles Turner brings to the table, well, he gives you a little bit of everything. But can he... And...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
On the wing, Ingles. Passes it to Gobert. No good on the shot. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. To the wing on the left. Sabonis kicks to Turner. Gobert against Brogdon. Tries from 10. Rebound, Utah. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Brogdon looking it over. Tips it and staying with the play. Sabonis. Sabonis has got his second basket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game so far. Puts it up from 12. Up again, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in. Gobert's got 8 points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Right side, Sabonis. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter. In another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense, Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team.
Poke loose, dives for it, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Sabonis. And the Jazz with some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Gobert, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. The Pacers also with a sub. McConnell's checked in. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Mitchell, the offensive rebound, and it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Justin Holiday's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. 5 on the clock. Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Turner, and he gets it back. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to 6 in the bucket for Mitchell.
Hitting only 1 of 5 this quarter. He's in a little bit of a slump, but it looks like he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
McConnell passes to Warren. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Stolen by O'Neal. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles with the ball. Sabonis grabs the board. Pacers leading by 8. To the inside. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Sabonis. And here's McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's in there. McConnell's got his first points of the night. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Mitchell with it. He's got 11. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Here's McConnell. And Holiday kicks to McConnell. Indiana moving it around. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. And here's Clarkson. And the layup falls.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Oladipo, then it's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in a point. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted second overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo is a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. O'Neal passes to Conley. To the middle. Bogdanovich dishes to Gobert. Gobert double teams. Shoots over Turner. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
You see what that little pump fake does? It gives the defender something to think about the next time he goes to challenge Gobert's shot.
Pacers leading by 9. Outside, Lamb. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Right side, Bogdanovich. The Pacers pull it in. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Great communication on the alley-oop. Oladipo's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Knocked loose, and Gobert gets to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Pass to Turner. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Count that one.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
O'Neal comes with the double team. Oladipo finds Turner uncovered, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
And the pass to Oladipo. Dishes it to Lamb. Back to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
Conley against Oladipo. Conley the pass to Gobert. And it's sent back by Turner. And they're able to recover. Now O'Neal. 5 to shoot. And they pick up 2. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this because it's how he's going to get these calls.
A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal, and it's Mitchell in for Clarkson. The Pacers also with a sub. Warren's checked in for Lamb. Mitchell against Brogdon. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Count that bucket. Gobert's got 5 points now this quarter.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Sabonis against Conley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Although it's difficult, you have to stay on your feet against Conley. If not, he will embarrass you with the pump fake.
At the line for 2.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Pacers have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Pacers.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Miles Turner.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
It's Brogdon on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Brogdon the pass to Warren. Here's Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Moutier passes to Niang. Here's Morgan. For the 3. No good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. We are...
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, they're getting closer. Thanks, D.A. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Now, here's Brogdon. Outside Warren. Oladipo right side. Now the pass to Turner. Good. Craig, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now here's Ayton. On the wing, Booker, 6 to shoot. Looking for Ayton, he gets it in there, and good that time.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Warren on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Pass to Oladipo. Warren with the ball. Passes it to Sabonis. The kick out to Oladipo. And a miss there on the triple. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Sabonis with the steal. Turner with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Now here's Oladipo following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Sabonis with the bucket.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Releases from 15. That one falls. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
Here's Johnson after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Oubre can't get it to go. To the paint, right at the free throw line, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Suns moving the ball around. Baines inside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Bitadze with the bucket.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Shots good by Baines.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
McConnell finds Holiday. Bridges with the board.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's deflected. Holiday surveying the floor and finished off by McDermott.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Jerome. No points in the game yet for him. There's 47 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Lamb against Carter. Here's Bitadze. 2 points. That one goes. Bitadze's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Carter, the pass to Baines. McDermott with the steal. Outside, Lamb. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Carter. Left side, Saric. Carter outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Goes up on the high post. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Pacers up 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for Justin Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Jeremy Lamb. Shots good by Turner.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Rubio dishes to Kaminsky. On the wing, Booker. He's guarded by Brogdon. McDermott with the steal. Sabonis, the pass to Holiday. Now here's McDermott. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Brogdon kicks to McDermott. Back to Brogdon. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, scoring through a pretty good hit right there is Malcolm Brogdon. Here's an N1 opportunity.
Some changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Saric. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Warren's checked in for the Pacers. Oladipo comes in for Aaron Holiday. Rubio dishes to Booker. Steps back and fires. That's good on the jump shot. Booker's got his second bucket.
Booker is good at knowing when to shoot the ball. When he gets that kind of room, he's not going to hesitate.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Warren against Oubre. Warren the pass to Sabonis.
Well, Ayton at 7'1" has a 7'5" wingspan, so those arms helping out.
And Ayton throws it down.
As long as passes are in that area, Ayton's going to get up and go down.
Booker against Brogdon. Inside, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. And no good that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Sabonis, high post. Oladipo finds Warren. Back to Oladipo. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Rubio looking around. Out out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it.
And the coach's challenge has been triggered here. Coach wants a review of the out-of-bounds violation.
And you know these types of plays, especially when you're talking about action around the sideline, this is something you can get a much better perspective of on replay than real game speed.
We've got the benefit of new camera angles, Greg. Much easier to see exactly what's going on, especially with the fidelity and angles that we've got access to now. So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator. And the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
You know, and some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout. So that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
Here's McConnell following the score by Phoenix. Outside Holiday. Here's Bitadze, covered by Bain. Great positioning on the putback. McConnell's got the lead up to 9 now for Indiana.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jerome passes to Johnson. Phoenix needs to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. .43 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Now McConnell. Lamb finds Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
To the right side. Shoots from the corner. Here's Baines. Carter outside. Pass to Johnson. Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Indiana.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
No good from Lamb. Here's Jerome. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there. And so that's the end of the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They were never able to get the lead above 4. They were on a mission once we got to the second quarter. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Gotta like what Miles Turner, guys, has done in this game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups, lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
4 on the clock. A putback, and Turner stays with it. Turner's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Pacers.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Rubio with a wide open look. They get it back. And that one, good. Ayton's got 6 points.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Back to Brogdon. There's the pass to Warren. And here's Sabonis. Back to Warren. All alone. The shot will not fall.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And Johnson with the stuff.
Such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top.
there isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Holiday. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Justin Holiday's checked in for the Pacers. Back to Sabonis. Right side Turner. Over Kaminsky. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ball game.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Suns. And a change for the Pacers. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Turner leading the charge. Here's Holiday. And Baines pulls it down. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Booker with no one around. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. That's good from Holiday on the assist by McDermott. Holiday's got his first basket of the night.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. No good that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Offensive rebound. Shots good by Turner. Turner's got 12 points in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Turner with the steal. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. And now it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Carter outside. Out to Saric. To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Turner. Warren comes in for McDermott. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for TJ McConnell.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
For 3, Booker sinks the triple. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter. Here's Brogdon. Beyond the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Indiana, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. And it's Sabonis in at the center. Now here's Ayton. And Rubio kicks to Oubre. Back to Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Just 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Pacers leading by 8. Brogdon looking it over. The dish now to Lamb. Passes it to Sabonis. And stolen by Ayton. Booker inside. Guarded by Oladipo.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Down low. Here's Lamb. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. Free throw drops for Lamb. Greg, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future.
Now here's Lamb, and it's good. 2 points. Lamb's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Back to Rubio. Oubre against Warren. Rubio. No good again that time. Here's Ayton. Oubre. And there's Oubre putting it right back in.
Good job by the lefty to get in there and corral that rebound using his wingspan.
And here is Brogdon. Over Oubre. That one a little long.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, Booker has established that he can score, and now showing that he can play make.
Outside, Lamb. Back to Brogdon. Baseline jumper. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And the Suns making a change here. Sharge is checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Oladipo's checked in. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Suns running out of time. Oubre, right side. And finished off by Oubre.
Oubre does a great job there. Finds an avenue, slinks his way in there, and then jumps over the top.
And it's Brogdon off the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Warren on the wing. Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. He feeds it to Turner. The kick out to Oladipo. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Warren. Sabonis trying to get open. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Sabonis grabs the board. to the inside. Oubre with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Ahead, here's Booker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Now, Devin Booker is such a natural, gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Brogdon with it, now guarded by Ayton. It's good.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Booker left side. Pass to Ayton. In the corner, it's Oubre. On the wing, Booker lets it go from deep. No good that time. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Sabonis kicks to Warren. Outside to Brogdon. Oladipo dishes to Warren. And that one drops for him. And now a 10-point Pacer lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
For three, Booker. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like...
Kevin? Well,
he sure is. Thanks, David. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Chris Paul is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3. And for Indiana, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Gallinari finds Adams, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. He feeds it to Turner. And there it is for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And when you give Oladipo a running start, he's going to torch you, plain and simple.
They get the rebound, and it's good for 2. Adams has got 6.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Brogdon looking it over to the paint. It's stolen by Adams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Paul against Brogdon. Paul with the buckets.
You know, Chris Paul will get his points any way he can. I mean, that's his aggressive nature. CP3, if it means handling contact, he's ready for it.
Now, here's Oladipo. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Paul with the ball. Ogden picks him up.
Yeah, Warren's not having any of that. Get it out of here. Fierce competitor on defense.
And it's Oladipo with the jam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Lamb, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Pacers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Over in the corner, Warren. On the wing, Lamb. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And the shot by Warren, no good. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Schroeder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is off. Good D by Brogdon. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Hey, Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Now here is Holiday after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for Indiana. Schroeder looking over the floor. Ferguson kicks it over to Schroeder. The pass to Noel, and it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And that one is good. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
McConnell passes to McDermott. Itadze, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded by Schroeder. And McConnell gets it to go.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Schroeder. Makes it off the glass. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And McConnell gets it to go.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
And it's slammed in by Holiday. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. Pass to Noel. Inside, stolen by Holiday. 4-on-3 break. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Pacers out in front. They lead by 1. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana, they've got McDermott, and it's Bitadze in at the 5. And Oladipo kicks to Holiday. Indiana moving the ball around. Holiday dishes to McDermott. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. McDermott's got his first 2 points of the night. To the left wing. Pass to Paul. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. It's tipped. And a fast break now. The Pacers. Here's McDermott. And finished off by McDermott.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Ferguson, the pass to Diallo. Kicks it out to Paul. And here's Diallo. Here's Adams. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
To the left side wing. McDermott passes to Holiday. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Oladipo outside. From deep. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Thunder. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Right side Lamb. Outside Warren. To the middle. Here's Turner. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Just so many lead changes. Nobody's held an advantage for long.
Well, the runs have just been traded back and forth all game long. Man, I'm enjoying this.
Well, we know for Chris Paul, Greg, it's nothing new to lead, but on Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
And, you know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the table. You have to have the ball to do that, and he's at his best when directing traffic and making his teammates better.
Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Chris Paul. Noel, it's rebounded by Indiana.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, aggressiveness is what helps Lamb be able to draw these fouls.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Puts it up from 7. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Noel, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Indiana leading by 3. Brogdon left side. Sabonis, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, that's a testament to the strength of Sabonis. Fantastic at fighting through whatever the defense throws at him.
Free throw good, Sabonis.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Schroeder against Brogdon. Sabonis, the pass to Lamb. Up again, and Turner stays with it. Turner's got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To end the run, he can't get it to go. Good D by Brogdon.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. They didn't get more than a one-possession lead in the... And...
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You gotta like what Miles Turner, guys, has done in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Chris Paul. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. and has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Gallinari outside. Here's Adams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 8 points for Steven Adams.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with him. And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
Passes to Dort. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Thunder shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And Muscala kicks to Paul. Here's Ferguson. He's covered by Warren. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Indiana. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Diallo's checked in. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Muscala. Sabonis, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Turner's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. Gallinari dishes to Muscala. Over Sabonis. Sabonis with the block.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
6 to shoot. Here's Paul. Drops in the layup for 2. Paul's got 8 points.
There you go. I mean, this is the time to get aggressive. I mean, they need to keep feeding him to basketball.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Indiana. The Thunder also changing it up. Nerlens Noel checks in for Gallinari. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Chris Paul. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. One-on-one here. Here's Ferguson, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Right side Holiday for 3. McConnell passes to Holiday. And the rejection by Noel. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Diallo finds Noel. The shot comes out. Nice D from Sabonis. Holiday, the pass to McConnell. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. A slam dunk by Diallo.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Outside, Sabonis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Looks for Holiday, gets it to him. Tries again. Sabonis with the bucket. 7 points in the game.
Well, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis offensive rebounds. He hustles, he's got great energy, but he's also pretty skilled. And you saw all of that right there.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Pacers. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. Jeremy Lamb comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brogdon the pass to Turner. Back to Brogdon. And it's blocked by Adams.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Skying towards the hoop and decimating the defense with that ridiculous alley-oop dunk. Go ahead, Noel.
Brogdon kicks to Lamb. Back to Brogdon. That one misses. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Warren.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. The Pacers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Brogdon hits them both.
Well, no question, Brogdon is a standout shooter. I mean, he's efficient and plays both ends of the floor. But you look at his shooting numbers, he's one of just a few players to have achieved a 50-40-90 season.
On its way from Oladipo for 2. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Pacers lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Thunder trailing by 5. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Lamb in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Paul can't get it to go. And Indiana shooting an efficient 53% from the field. The putback, and Warren able to finish. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Warren showing you right there that he's more than willing to get his hands dirty and get to the offensive glass.
Paul looking over the floor. Shoots over Brogdon. A shot by Paul, no good.
Oh, just incredible, that spin. Shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot. Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ball against Brogdon. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Paul.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. The Pacers making a switch here. Sabonis is checked in. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Under trailing by 9. The pass to Adams. Second shot opportunity. That shot misses. Good D by Brogdon. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Terrence Ferguson's checked in for the Thunder. Warren kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Turner. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Paul outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Paul. Pass to Gallinari. Turner with the steal. And it's Brogdon off the drive. He gets it in there. Brogdon's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pacers. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim. As they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Sabonis, the pass to Warren. It's Oladipo on the wing. Turner against Paul. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 5 to shoot. Here's Sabonis. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 4 assists now tonight. Thunder trailing by 15.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Indiana.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Miles Turner.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing the rebounds.
And Paul with the basket on the assist by Adams.
You know, it's really quite remarkable how well Paul operates on the inside. I mean, he's not just a perimeter player. I mean, if he can get in tight, he's going to do it.
Warren dishes to Turner. Back to Warren. Kicks to Turner. Warren, the pass to Turner. Lets it go from 11. And the shot by Warren, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 13-point game.
Using his underrated athleticism, Gallinari can do damage above the rim.
Here's Brogdon. He kicks it to Warren. Takes a 3. That one, no good. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. the tallest building in the state of Indiana. And is
Kevin, thanks.
what a great guy. DA, thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for the Pacers, Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Now here's Brogdon. Back to Oladipo, to the inside. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Oladipo. Warren the pass to Brogdon. Oh, that was something else.
Mercy.
Okay, Malcolm Brogdon getting off your feet in a hurry and leaving no doubt.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Warren on the wing. Conley against Brogdon. And Oladipo, here we go. Here's Turner. Looking for Oladipo. He gets it there. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Warren on the wing. Ingles covering. Oladipo. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Oladipo is a star, and he powers through the contact to convert.
And with Victor Oladipo, the impact he has on the scoreboard is huge. But you can't discount how great he is as a defender.
Oh, there's no doubt, Greg. Think about it. The last time he played a full season, he was first-team All-NBA defense. This guy has great length on his arms. He can cause a lot of miscues with his ability to pressure. And he's strong enough to deal with wings as well. So there's a versatility there that you love.
And the Jazz making a change here. O'Neal's checked in. The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That's good from Oladipo.
I think NBA fans are so well acquainted with the elite basketball skills of Victor Oladipo. What you may not know is this guy is an incredibly gifted singer with a great voice, and he has been known to belt out a tune or two in the locker room if you let him.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. And Brogdon, here we go. Pass to Sabonis. They grab their own miss. Indiana moving it around. Warren the pass to Sabonis. Here's Turner. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Turner's got his second bucket tonight. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Ogden against Conley. It's Oladipo on the wing. Ogden the pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
It feels like Malcolm Brogdon, with every repetition, turns that passing from excellent to elite.
Now here's Conley. 5 points in the game. The rebound by Brogdon. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 13-5 run. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Another miss by Utah.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes it to Oladipo. Warren dishes to Oladipo. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Mitchell in the corner. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Conley with the three. Again, Conley missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's out.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Turner with the steal. Now, here's Brogdon. Down low, Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Oh, smooth.
Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could...
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for Indiana. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Pacers here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Joe Ingles is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the pass to McConnell. Goes up the baseline. Got a hand on it.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Jazz trail by 16. And he makes good on the layup. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
McConnell passes to Bitadze. The rebound by the Jazz. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Back to Clarkson, taken away by Holiday. Fast break, here comes Indiana. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Utah shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end.
And a guy like Justin Holiday, a great option off the bench. Consistent scoring threat with that second unit.
That's exactly right. And Justin Holiday also provides you solid defense to go along with that shooting, Greg. And he's older now. There's a calmness to his presence while he's on the floor. He's been with a couple of teams. He's been around a little bit. So he's just got to maximize what he does best.
Holiday. 3 on the clock. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And stolen by McConnell. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Nice shot by McDermott.
Well, McDermott has incredible range, so these deep threes are like a layup to him.
Over to the left wing. Stolen by Holiday. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Pass to Bitadze. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Aaron Holiday is checked in for T.J. McConnell. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. Lamb against Clarkson. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Bogdanovich has got 5 points so far. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Back to Holiday. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles with the ball. Yep, that one goes in there. And it's 7 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
I don't think there's much more you can do. Bogdanovic is too skilled and too strong on these finishes with contact.
Back to Holiday. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 19. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. And finished off by McDermott.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Clarkson. And he overshot that one, missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside Holiday. And Lamb kicks to McDermott. Back to Lamb. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. But they'll get another chance. Back to Holiday. Rebound, Utah. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shots good by Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Pass to McDermott. Outside Holiday. Holiday, the pass to Holiday. Rebounded by the Jazz. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. And so it's Indiana taking a 19-point lead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Victor Oladipo putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front, and it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. That's the Pacers 5. Here's Brogdon, and he lays it straight in. And the Pacers lead by 19.
You can see that this coaching staff trusts Malcolm Brogdon's ability to make the right decision. Nice pick and roll play right there.
Ingles dishes to Bogdanovic. The Jazz working the ball around now. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovic. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. 22 is their biggest lead.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Brogdon with it. Conley picks him up. Sabonis, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Indoors, as Gobert has added strength, his rebounding numbers have continued to improve.
That's right, Greg. He's always been a force as a shot blocker. But over the past 2 seasons, this guy as a rebounder has been top 3 in the league. Last year, he even challenged Andre Drummond for king of the boards. He's got great size, great anticipation, and he plays with passion. Mike Conley out in transition on the break, eager to help his team convert. Nicely done.
Up top, Oladipo. Covered by Mitchell. Sabonis, no good.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
They get it again. Ingles kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Stolen by Brogdon. And now Oladipo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The dish to Warren. It's good. Warren's got his first points of the night.
Well, T.J. Warren's frame and game perfectly suited for a finish on the interior.
Out to Conley. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. The shot, no good. Pacers leading by 19 points. Inside. And it's Warren with the jam.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's deflected. Here's Gobert, and the layup's good off the glass. Gobert's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Oladipo finds Brogdon, and he makes that one. And the Pacers lead by 21.
Wow, plenty of ways for Malcolm Brogdon to do damage on the offensive end. Painted area, no problem.
And it's sent back by Turner. They recover it, and it goes down 2 points. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside to Brogdon, over Conley. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Jazz trail by 19. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Brogdon against Conley. There's Sabonis. Turner trying to free himself up. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got assist number 5 here tonight. Doubled by Sabonis. Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's got 6.
Rudy Gobert, an athletic monster. He fends off the defense with an amazing finish.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. Back to Brogdon. Bogdanovich against Sabonis. Warren, good.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Jazz trail by 19. Pass to Conley. Fires from the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Mitchell against Oladipo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell. For Indiana, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And some changes here for the Pacers. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. Warren. Aaron Holiday comes in for Sabonis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Utah also making some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And the shot goes in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Turner finds McConnell. Back to Turner. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. He has 6.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in at the shooting guard.
This to me is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. Consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
The pass to Lamb. Right side Turner, 14 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Okay, Miles Turner going to the mid-range. Money in the bank for that guy.
Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Utah has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Takes a three, sinks the triple. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
McConnell passes to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Utah. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Feeds it to Lamb. It's stolen by Gobert. In the corner, it's Clarkson. From outside, off the mark. Indiana leading by 22. Bounce pass from McConnell. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Cans it from downtown. Lamb's got his first 3 points of the game. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right.
No, we don't do that part.
And Holiday has it in the corner. No good on the three. The Jazz shooting not great, 40% for the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pacers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Oladipo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Mitchell looking it over. Over McConnell. And it's Mitchell missing. Holiday with it. Pass to Lamb. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Holiday with it. Now defended by Mitchell. No good from Lamb. And here's Utah. Now Clarkson. And a miss there on the triple.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's McConnell. Off target from outside. And here is O'Neal. Here's Clarkson. The Jazz again can't hit it. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control. And with
Kevin,
special talent indeed. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Booker outside. To the inside. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
I love the burst of speed turbo button there from Oladipo. He can blow right past you.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Now Warren, after Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Warren kicks to Oladipo. Here's Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
And finished off by Oubre.
Teammates always looking for Oubre on the backside there, enough for him to get up and throw it down.
Brogdon with it. A putback and staying with the play, Sabonis.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Down low, here's Johnson. Makes it off the glass.
Now Booker is a special offensive player, can score and starting to show his playmaking.
Outside Warren. Oladipo outside. Turner against Ayton. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Oladipo against Booker. Good D by Booker. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Oubre, good.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here's Brogdon. Misses from close range.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Warren kicks to Brogdon. Indiana moving the ball around. The 11-footer, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now, here's McConnell, covered by Rubio.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now, here's Bridges. Rubio dishes to Bridges. Now, here's Rubio. Tight defense on him. Missed inside. Here's McDermott. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. McDermott's got his second basket of the night.
That's a smart play. Doug just getting himself set up, the right place, the right time, and the right result.
Carter against Lamb. It's deflected, and he recovers it. 29 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Holiday, and Baines pulls it down. The Suns trail. Floats it up for Šarić, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Rubio finds Carter.
Such a huge advantage for Ricky Rubio to read plays before they happen.
Good if it goes, and no good. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Sun.
Show up. Fuzz what I'm doing.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to trying to feed that, get out quick.
They've got McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now here's Šarić. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bobs it up for Holiday. Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Carter. And Carter with his second chance points.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here is Holiday. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Out to the right wing. Bridges, no one around him. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Well, recent years have seen the Suns hit and miss in the draft. You can count Mikal Bridges among one of those hits. They traded up to get him in 2018, and what he's provided and the potential that he still has, they don't have any regrets with that one.
Here's Holiday. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
To the left wing for 3. Bridges. Here's Kaminsky. The rebound by Holiday. You go back to draft night, and Bridges drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, where his mother was employed. The elation. And then, Brent, word of a trade.
Yes, the old awkward moment where you have to change hats during the draft. You know, the Suns valued him highly, and the Sixers maybe had some second thoughts, or the deal was already worked out, but still waiting for the payoff on the Sixers' end as Zaire Smith is trying to find his way onto the court.
Phoenix with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. Back to Šarić. Carter, the pass to Kaminsky. That shot off the mark.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And now the Suns a fast break. Bridges leading the charge. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Passes it to Lamb. Kicks to McDermott. Indiana moving it around. Holiday dishes to Holiday. Pass to Bitadze. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Got there early, and his anticipation of that play was rewarded by that call.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Phoenix also making some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Šarić. Kelly Oubre comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Booker in for Cook.
Brogdon being the Rookie of the Year and coming in and doing a great job for the Milwaukee Bucks. This is a guy who could play either guard position and has a great mentality and great poise as a point guard. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Oladipo. That one doesn't go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Oh, Ayton in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Pacers leading by 4. Pass to Oladipo. Sabonis against Booker. Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Ricky Rubio puts one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Back to McConnell. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Booker. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Warren. Brogdon outside. The pass to Sabonis, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Sabonis has got 6.
And the confidence from Sabonis since being traded from OKC.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game it's been so far. Ricky Rubio with a strong contribution so far in this one.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3. Pacers leading by 6. Here's Oladipo. Great D that time from Oubre.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Now, here's Oladipo. Sabonis finds Brogdon. Back to Sabonis. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the 2 of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV soon. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Got a piece of it. Booker the pass to Oubre. Back to Booker. Oubre kicks to Booker. Oubre dishes to Booker. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre can get up there, and that time brought his tool belt and got out the hammer.
Here's Brogdon, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the... And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Turner with it, now guarded by Saric. Turner trying to free himself up, and Sabonis the bucket on the assist from Lamb.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
Saric outside. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Shoots over Turner. It's rebounded by Indiana. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Carter against Lamb. And the layup falls. Now it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Holiday, the pass to Turner. Back to Holiday. Dishes it to Holiday. Indiana moving the ball around. No good from Lamb. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and slam dunk by Saric.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Passes it to Holiday. He dishes it to Turner. Pass to Holiday. 9 feet out. That one goes. Count it. Holiday's got his third basket of the night right there.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
Carter, the pass to Bridges. Oh, Ayton in position. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Sabonis, the pass to Holiday. Back to Lamb. Holiday against Ayton. Here's Turner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Simply overpowers the defense. Turner's strength is of great value for his team.
Sabonis with the steal. On the wing, Holiday. He has 6. Back to Holiday. Can't get it to fall. That will count. No good on the last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Indiana out in front, up by 4. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Brogdon at the 2 with Oladipo at the 3. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Rubio, the pass to Baines. Yep, that one goes. Baines has got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
The feed to Turner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And it's crucial that Turner remains assertive like this, because it's how he's going to get these calls.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's McConnell. Back to Warren. He kicks it to Turner. From 12 feet out. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And it's Rubio penetrating. It's tipped. Turner with the steal. And here again, the Pacers in transition. Up the court they go. Here's Oladipo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Defense leading to offense. Another turnover and another basket.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Suns also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky.
Yeah, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers after being the 2nd pick in the 2013 draft.
Oubre finds Rubio to the wing on the left. Back to Oubre. Out to the wing. Launches a 3. Rubio misses. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brogdon outside. Warren the pass to Turner.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
That's in the Pacer lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Booker.
And Devin Booker showing a nice touch around the rim.
Brogdon the pass to Turner. Back to Brogdon. Feeds it to Turner. That one drops for him. Turner's got the lead back up to 10 now for the Pacers.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Rubio dishes to Baines. More 3. Oubre. They get it back. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Oh, that was something else.
It's a good pass there. Brogdon sees the passing lane and then finds a way to get it to his teammate.
Oubre, left side. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Oladipo against Booker. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Booker playing very aggressive, constantly looking to score, and not taking no for an answer.
And Brogdon, here we go. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Turner's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And Oladipo kicks to Brogdon. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Brogdon outside. Oladipo outside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Turner. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Turner's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. And Turner the bucket on the assist by Oladipo.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Pacers.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Miles Turner.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Sabonis finds Brogdon. That free throw good from Brogdon. Phoenix calls timeout. They trail by 14. We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And really only one choice here, guys, and that's the foul. Not enough time left to allow the offense to kill the clock.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Malcolm Brogdon.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. Knocks down the three ball.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Lets it go from deep. At the tip, and Turner stays with it.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel